Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna try to accomplish something that I've been hoping to do on my car for quite a while already. This is to fix the headlamp. Actually, to fix the day running lights on the refreshed Tesla Model S. This is not really an issue for any previous models, but it is a big issue for refresh Model S ones. So the daylight become dim and basically disappears, sometimes just like some brown patches. It's horrible look, it's not the look of a luxury car, and I want to fix it. This is our donor headlight. So this is the actual day running light. And honestly, it's better than mine. This $70 eBay from Totaled Car headlight is better than mine. And this headlight is from early 2018. So it's actually older than my entire car, and it's still in better condition than mine. There is still a dead pixels, LEDs, somewhere right here. It's certainly an issue, but the biggest problem usually is the corner, like right here, and it's in a perfect shape here. The little bit of a dimming at the very end is just the way the Tesla designed them. I absolutely hate it. The attention to detail is non-existent, but it's supposed to be like this here. And I would say there's only maybe 1 or 2 LEDs only dead here, because I actually didn't put that many. This looks beautiful, very bright, very pure white, exactly the way it should be. So I'm gonna mark where my LEDs bad, and the rest could be a great donors for me. The whole entire bezel around the headlight is covered in a glue, silicone, whatever you want to call it. Some people, now here's the thing, some people do put it in ovens and it actually does work, and honestly, unless you will overdo it, there is no issue, but I strongly recommend against it, because every single headlight have a clear coating on it. From brand to brand it's different, you know, some has more, some has less. Usually Japanese cars has a little bit better, but I don't know what type of coating is on Tesla headlights. They look pretty cheap and plasticky to me, so I am not going to stick them in an oven, and I highly don't recommend you to do it. If you damage the clear coating over here, it's gonna like spider web and yellow on you, and there is absolutely nothing you're gonna be able to do about it. So if you're doing it, you see, this is a donor, so I can mess with it as much as I want. I don't care. I can break it in half, still not gonna worry about it. But if you do it on your own headlights, that could be a very expensive problem for you. I'm gonna use a heat gun. I don't think hair dry will work for this. The temperature is simply not gonna be high enough, in case you were wondering. So heat gun for about 10 minutes all around it. You know, you have to keep moving, you cannot really stop, otherwise again you're gonna burn something. And we're gonna have to soften the glue this way. Oof, I can see that I actually melted some of the plastic. Oops. But that just proves my point. Don't stick it into oven. I know pretty famous YouTuber, you probably know him, Rachel Builds, did it. You stick it in the oven. But here's the two my points to this. First, the headlight was different. He was using a pre-refresh headlight. Totally different headlight, most likely different materials, different everything. So, and plus again, maybe he just got lucky, maybe he knows what he's doing and he's not doing it for the first time. I'm pretty sure he does, but this headlight is very fragile, very crappy low quality. Ooh, it's pretty warm. and that's what's inside the light. Alright, well, first step of our investigation I would consider unsuccessful, because this was complete torture. The glue is just absolutely ungodly amounts of glue everywhere, and it's tremendously difficult to rip it out. It's pretty much was easier for me to cut the entire plastic shell around with my Dremel tool, and one saw actually even failed, so I had to use two separate ones because it's pretty hard and melting plastic is like everywhere. So certainly not a DIY type of project, and obviously you cannot really put this back together. But this is not really a purpose of me doing this. My purpose of doing this is to find out what's the issue with the running light. Before we proceed further, I would like to test that it is actually indeed working. Here I have cables for it, and we're gonna try to see if it is indeed working and where is the problematic LEDs. So this is a 12 volt and hopefully it's gonna turn on. There you go. And as you can see, there's an issue. Hopefully you can see. Actually, it's not that visible, but right here there's certainly an issue. Over here is way brighter. This part is problematic. Everything else looks actually fine. This one looks better than mine, but that might actually make a very good wall decor. But this LED, whatever part is here, is certainly faulty, and we're gonna try to take it apart even further to see what actually caused this. What's the problem? What's the dealio? Alright, let's take it further apart. The tool you're gonna be needing here is T10. Alright, let's remove all those million screws. This is the part where we need to get to. It's behind this white plastic. So inside the whole assembly headlight, you've seen how difficult it was for me to get inside. For some weird reason, there's a stickers inside with the QR codes and everything. Like, who ever gonna see that? Why? But whatever. Also on my headlight I noticed a fingerprint inside the headlight, so yeah, that's how nice the quality is. Alright, let's see, there's a million screws that needs to be removed. And unfortunately, I think I have to claim the defeat, because even if you open the whole casing very carefully, not like I did, then when you get inside, you see some of those clips literally melted in purposely, so that this guy never really opens. Okay, so here's the problem with the whole thing, and this is the tube, the light tube, whatever you want to call it. It's the actual plastic piece that goes all the way around the upper part, which is the only one that's causing problem, right? And it's only working thanks to this tiny little guys. You see? This is the reason it's causing the problem. But let's just appreciate for a second how negligible tiny and crappy this part is, and the $1,500 that anybody would pay to replace their headlight because of a daytime running light issue would be all because of this tiny little part. That's it. Those LEDs, I don't know, burning out. And that's it. That's the whole problem here. Nothing else, nothing more. That is the whole problem. Unfortunately, sadly, this is not really repairable. Not even for the reason that you cannot really replace this, because I guess you can, although they're so tiny that would be very annoying, very difficult, but possible, sure. Biggest problem would be actually the casing and all those little parts. This was insane to get inside, and it was very difficult to take apart, and putting it all back together safely without breaking it all into million pieces, I believe is impossible. In any case, I tried to fix the issue. I cannot. Very sad reality. It's either way beyond my physical abilities here and my knowledge, or it's simply, you know, not made to be repaired. Tesla like absolutely like poured the glue everywhere here that you can see. I had to cut the plastic, so it's just not repairable part, badly designed. I think it's due to overheating because those heat sinks are not exactly where they should be, and also it's a very cheap, tiniest ever, crappiest ever LEDs, and as a result that's what you have. Every 6 months they're gonna burn out and look dead. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it at least a little bit entertaining. Probably not very helpful, I understand, but if you enjoyed the video even a little bit, please consider clicking subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you feel like, comment what maybe I should be able to do differently, and if you need any little spare part for the headlight for some reason, hey, let me know. I will give it to you for free. Alright, thanks a lot guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.